As I was tuning in for a message of how to support the collective, I was tuning in, I'm like, what do we need to hear? What do we need to know in this moment in time? And a song popped into my head, and the song from Frank Sinatra. The words were, come fly with me, come fly, let's fly away. And that energy felt so perfect of what is needing to come, what you're needing to receive in this moment in time. You are ready to find your wings, my love. If this has found you, then this is for you. You are ready to find your wings and fly away with me, because I am here with you on this journey. We are in a moment of stepping in to our freedom. And that means we have to release all that's weighing us down. We must shed, we must finally let go of all that's weighing us down in order for us to fly. In order for us to be free, we need to allow ourselves to step in and embody the version of us that is free. And so if you are ready to fly away with me, then this is for you. If you are ready to just finally let go of all the things that does not serve, you've felt that itch within you, like this desire, but this stickiness, in order to be able to finally shed, finally let go. You're being asked in this moment, what I'm receiving in this moment, if you have felt that stickiness, the more that you detach, the more that you do not fight, of which you deeply desire, it will be less of a burden stepping in and embodying the energy of detachment, the energy of shedding, of letting go. It is the opposition of the holding on. There's like a battle, there's opposing energies where you know you're ready, you're deeply desiring, your soul has already desired, your body is wanting you to, but there is a part of you that is afraid of what that means and what that looks like. But we cannot fly if we are worried about the end path of where we're going or what is in the sky. We must trust. We must walk in with freedom, willing to let go. In order to find your wings, you have to surrender to the journey and allow it to almost magnetize to you. And so if this is you, if you have felt like this desire, you know that there's more, you know that you're meant to shift and change, they're asking you to do not resist, to do not fight, of which that your heart is deeply calling on you to step into and embody. And so this last moment in time of shedding, of stepping into this new energy that's in service of you, so you can have the path that is what you have always wished and hoped for, where more is magnetized to you. Not only do you need to allow yourself to shed and not resist what is calling to fall away, but there is a lesson in even that of realizing how much you held on to that did not serve for a very long time, and that is why it is so challenging. And so when you not only do the action of embodying the energy of releasing the attachments of all that does not serve, whether that is a relationship, job, whether it's where you are forcing yourself to be that is not in service of you, not only in the action of embodying the energy of stepping in and shedding that, but learning the lesson of where you knew this wasn't in resonance and how much you actually fought that. And that is why it is so dragged out. That is why there is so much more challenging, imposing, sticky energy that is happening within your field, because there was so much of a holding on to the old that was already calling to fall away a long time ago. There's been many opportunities that's been presented to shed and fall away the friends, the partner, the job, the circumstance, whatever it is that is needing to fall away that's not in service. You had many opportunities that were messages from your soul, from your higher self, from your heart. And it's such an important lesson to learn, not only to embody the action, but to see where we didn't align with our highest timeline, because that is when we get to not only shift by doing the action, but you get to learn even more the potency of the lesson. So if you are wanting to find your wings, if you want to fly away with me, then not only are you being asked to embody what your heart calls in you, you're being asked to learn the hard lesson. Learn the lesson of seeing the behavior that kept you exactly still, that kept you stuck, of which that you deeply desire to not be in. Because you are the manifestation of your reality. You project out and you create your own reality. And we must look within, we must see within in order to be able to see the lessons, to not only step into that new timeline, but to also see where we limit ourselves, so that you have even more of potency of embodying that energy, and you allow the density to shift away. You allow your frequency to shift even more. And so this last little moment in time, this last week, this last couple of weeks that is coming and shifting into this new energy, there's a stirring happening. There is like an energetic pulling that is happening within our field that is calling to pull away from that does not serve. And so that is why you're feeling it more strongly within yourself, within your heart, within your being, because the energy is pulling on you even more than what it has. It was more subtle before. And that is where I was talking about that lessons, like see the lessons of the subtlety of that moments where we just going to ignore that. I'm just going to put that to the side because that feels very uncomfortable. But now there is a stronger pull on our energy because of the current collective energy that's happening. And that's why you're feeling it more potently. You can't unsee. But in that means that there is more uncomfortability. There is more, feels like more opposing energies, like we're fighting that. And it's just being asked to pull away, to shed away. What else is of support of this current energy for this collective? If you choose to embody all that you are, more that your essence is, to embody the parts of yourself that is free, that is when your world is going to change. That is when you're going to call in the relationships, the friends, the partners that is in alignment with your essence, with alignment with your highest timeline. It is when you're going to shift and move into the place that is actually going to magnetize you to call in more abundance, to call in more beauty, to call in more love and peace. And so it is coming, is what I'm hearing. It is coming, but it's not here in this moment in time. Even though your heart deeply desires, it is not ready. Because we first must shed, we first must step away in order to be in the energetic alignment that is all here to serving us. My throat It's getting very tight as I'm saying this, because that feels deeply uncomfortable to this collective that this is here for, that they are not yet ready. But readiness and divine timing is only energetic alignment, so that the readiness is actually your decision to step in 100% in the energetic alignment with what you are calling in this moment. And so in saying that you are not ready, maybe you just need to receive this message and hear these words for you to be like, I am ready. I am going to shed, because that is what is going to magnetize you, and that's when you are ready. So do not take that message as though that you are not ready and you have much longer, because in truth your readiness is awaiting on you. It is waiting on you to decide with 100%, with authority, with a power to step forward and choose and let go and be free and embody your free wings and move from that place. And that is when you are ready. So maybe all of this in this moment, all of that activation of that words that you are not ready, is pulling you to decide, are you? Are you choosing to step forward? Are you choosing to embody all parts of yourself? Are you choosing to call back your soul fragments that have been held away, choosing to illuminate the parts of yourself that feels uncomfortable, feels almost too big? See the synchronicity in every word and every moment in this moment in time of being here with me. Because there is so much coded in this message that is beyond just the words. There is so much purposefulness in every moment of every day, in every step that you take. And in there is so many lessons that is unlocking more within your heart space, in order for it to be free and expansive, so that your heart frequency can align and integrate with all aspects of being. And that is when you step forward as the energetic alignment of what you're calling in. And that's when you are ready, you are free. Is there any other messages from the angels to support of how we can step forward in this energy? It's just light language coming through. We're being asked to open our hearts. Just allow feel the tightness in that chest. And allow yourself to soften in your heart space. And allow yourself to feel the energy of your heart frequency, of its pureness. Allow your heart space to be open and to be free. Because that is when we expand and open our wings for all to see. Allow the angels to work in your heart in this moment in time. Feel their presence in your heart space, working within your field, clearing out so you can open, expand. Allow their codes to work in your field, to expand and open your heart. Feel the softness of this moment as your heart feels open and spacious. Allow your field to shift and adjust to this new frequency, to this new openness. Akatinana Maria, Mariataya, and coming back down into our body, into our heart space, softening into this new frequency as the angels finishing working in your field within your heart chakra. Just allowing that feeling of peace that's present in this moment, of softness, of freedom, of expansion. You're ready to step forward, my love. You're ready. Your heart is ready, it is soft, it is open. Allow it to be free. When it is free, that is when all aspects of being could be free. And just slowly coming back to yourself, back to your body. Just feeling that freedom in your field, that openness, that spaciousness, the calmness. And the softness. Be open, be free. You are ready. You are ready. All that's waiting is for your 100% decision to claim it. And I send you love. And I thank you for your presence. I thank the angels for their support, for their messages, and for their clearing. Just allow yourself to settle back in your body. And I'm here with you. And we will spread our wings together.